What up, what up, what up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What's going on? Yo, you gotta come into this podcast with some high energy.
You do it all for me.
Like, you gotta, people are playing this, they're like, yo, I'm feeling down. I'm trying to lift you up. I'm trying to uplift you.
You raised me up?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I raised you up in this photo shoot. Well, I faked to raise you up, but nonetheless. I mean, actually, I did pick you up.
No, one of them was real. One of them was fake.
All right. So what's going on, everyone? I'm Shadell, co-host of this amazing podcast, Paging the Simpsons, joined by my lovely fiance.
Hi, I'm the better host, Lauren.
So what's going on, everyone? So like I said in the past episodes, here is our wedding update. I guess you can call us like an April-May update, I guess.
No, just April.
We're probably not going to do a May one. This is going to go commingle. What are you going to update them about?
We will see.
All right, so we'll see. We'll call this an April update.
Because we have the thing on May 1st, so that starts it off, right. And then, so we'll see.
Right. So later
listen to him.
Later in this month, we should have another update on what has happened.
Like end of March and April.
So what's going on? If you've been checking pretty much since the run of the show, since like the first episode, and then we had an update in March, giving you another update. So we're just pretty much giving you an update on what we've been going through as far as this like whole wedding process, like month by month, leading up until December, and then probably we'll give you some update later in December of like the actual like wedding and how that all played out. But it's just cool because like it's cool because like later we can like go back and like check these out and like this is everything that happened. Hey. So we're going to get into it. How do you want to kick this off? Because I know we have a list of things, but I'm following your lead.
Let me see. We did that and that and that and that. Okay, so we did a bunch. Okay. So I can't remember if we touched on that we went wedding band shopping in the last one. We might have.
I feel like we might have.
Because it was at the end of March.
But this is just going to cover it all.
Okay. So we went wedding band shopping originally because we wanted to like price shop different jewelers and see what we could do and, try stuff on and that kind of thing. I feel like we did talk about this because we talked about the guy.
Briefly.
But yeah, so we went to 3 different places. The last place we went is where we ended up getting our bands because they had an event that day, so you got 20% off if you got 2 bands or 10% if you got 1. So that helped. And so I ended up getting a halfway around the band with diamonds, so it matches my engagement ring, so it's like halfway around.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, and it's cool because like it's almost a match. It's not the exact match. It's like a little better because like the diamonds are a little bit bigger, so it's it's glitzy and it's glam. Yeah. But it goes really well. Photographs well and just is really pretty. And it's the 14 karat white gold to match my engagement band or engagement ring. And then he ended up getting, what was it called? Tantalum?
Yeah.
Okay. Tantalum. So his is tantalum. It's like a almost dark gray.
Yeah.
Dark gray, almost black. It's matte.
Like, if you have an iPhone, it's like the space gray color, like similar to that.
This looks black.
Is that? No, it's just regular black.
I think that's just
regular black.
We were looking at one of the phones. So it's cool. It's just plain and whatever. It's like an average thickness. It's not super thick, not super thin.
I don't like the whole, like, no offense to the married men that have it, but I don't like the whole silver and gold thing. That's not for me. And if I'm going to wear
diamonds.
this for... Well, yeah.
Well, there's some men they're like pimping diamonds out here. They're like, yeah.
But, like, I'm not really with that. I like to keep myself, like, even for my next car... Like, I would love to have red or blue, but I'm probably going to go black or gray. Yeah. Like, I like staying, like, low profile, just chill. Mm-hmm. So that's why I had to keep the ring. Like, it's going to be on me all the time. Like, everything on me is dark.
You got to like what you wear. So whatever your style is. I feel like we've definitely evolved that. Back in the day, I feel like when our parents and grandparents got married, you always got, like, matching sets. It always had to be, like... If I had white
that.
gold plain, you had white gold plain.
Yeah.
If I had some diamonds, you had some diamonds. If I had yellow gold, you had yellow gold. It was
Yep.
very like matchy.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the thing. And when I was growing up, I questioned. I would always go back and forth. I'm like, do I want super matchy someday with whoever I'm with or whatever? And I think we've just evolved to the point where they still mean the same thing. Like they still mean you're married and they're still special and whatever. You're still exchanging them. But, you know, you're each going to be wearing it forever. So the person wearing it has to like it. Mm-hmm. So, you know, for him, I guess the one that would sort of match mine more is like just white gold or like if it had a couple diamonds or something. But like, that's not you at all. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah. And not for nothing, yours ended up being very affordable anyway. So I'm not complaining.
What was it, like 400, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think originally like 5, and then they knocked it off, and I like which
the material,
even the white gold I think starts at 600 or something for you.
What was it? And I guess that like the material, they'd said it was easy to like stretch. I guess like they had to like resize
They
it.
can resize it because there were some of the other materials with like the black or gray look that you can't ever resize.
Yeah.
So at least with his, you can if you have to. So that's good to know too. But yours was very affordable, which was nice.
Yeah, yours wasn't. Like you're like, I want a videographer. I want a videographer, but like, yo, you spending a lot on a ring. Is videographer on what we're talking about today?
Yep.
Yeah. So we got the videographer. I'm not sure if you want to ease into that one there.
Okay, guys, I have a debate real quick.
Oh my god.
Is it videographer or videographer?
Yeah, same thing.
What'd you say?
I think I said videographer, right? I don't know. Replay that.
My dude. If you say videographer, you hear 2 O's in that, don't you? Videographer.
Dog, I don't want to hear
it. I say videographer because that's just...
Babe, the American language does not make sense.
It's very potato, potato, tomato.
Wait, is it live or live? Yeah, live or live. Like
read and read.
I don't want it. Like don't come at me with that. Like I don't get it. I just say what I say and people understand what I'm saying.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, the next thing we did end up getting the videographer. Yep. Whee! So it was amazing.
This is really I'm excited for like to see how the pictures and the videographer, like how that's gonna all play and like that's gonna look good.
Like it's gonna be interesting for us to see how they both work like simultaneously. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're really not going to be focused on that, but like it'll be, I don't know, it's interesting to kind of see how they maneuver around each other but still get the great shots.
Yeah,
I think that's cool. And yeah, we met with him. He's a guy that I've known for a few years just through networking. Really cool guy. And he has the style that we both wanted. We are getting the documentary edit. So basically he offered us, you can either get documentary edit or highlight edit. So documentary is like an hour's worth of footage that they edit. And so you get everything. You get like getting ready, walking down the aisle, complete vows, complete speeches and dances and entrances, and all that, and like a little bit of dancing and all that. Versus like the highlight is kind of a 5 to 7 minute like mishmash of that, which I still think is cool. Like I was debating, and you can still like a few months afterwards, like we could buy the highlight too if we want to, and then he like edits it later. So we're kind of up in the air about that eventually, but
we'll probably get it. Because I like the highlight.
Well, I think the highlight is a good one to post online because it's like an overview and it's not like so long. Versus the documentary for real is like more for us because it's more like we can relive the important parts. But yeah, it's an hour's worth. So like if you're a random person, why do you want to watch that? Or even if you're a friend, like why do you want to watch an hour of that when you were there or something, you know? So, but it's cool. He answered all our questions and he brought up good points and he just has really good work and I'm excited. It's going to take months to edit, which I totally understand, but it's going to be a waiting game because I'm going to be so excited.
Like on point, and it's like I see it's interesting because now you say it's documentary. I'm like thinking of all the YouTubers that I've seen like put like their wedding video up.
Yeah.
Like I follow Kevin Edwards Jr. He put up his. I think his is like an hour. He put that up, and like I was like, damn. Yeah. And like you see the quality. It's not a bad video at all, but it's like very like it's normal, I guess you would say.
He's more cinematic,
and that's the thing. And then you see, I think we saw it, but as said by me, Cedric's video, he put up his. I think his was like a highlight video.
Definitely.
And like that one was like the quality on it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I'm so excited.
Like that's what it's gonna look like, and I'm hyped.
We really wanted to budget for a videographer, and so we were just really excited when we knew it was possible. And yeah, I mean, so like our photos are probably going to take a couple months, and then our video is probably going to take like 4 months to get back, but it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah. Like
excited. And this is another thing we'll talk about. We just had our engagement session yesterday. We're recording this on a Sunday. So it was yesterday, and I'm already excited to see all of those pictures. So we're just going to be eager beavers after the wedding.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. It was funny, his little thing. So if you listen to the last episode where we talked about Tesla, me and the videographer, we connected on Tesla. He totally understands. I'm
Tesla
like, finally.
And Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
They went off in a whole tangent, and I'm just over here like, okay. Yeah, all right.
Anyone knows
I'll just go if you want. Like
tuberculosis had me messed up for a good few days. I'm like, wow, that's my buddy Arthur.
Okay.
Yeah, the guys know. I'm just gonna say the guys understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So that's gonna be.
So we got that.
It's gonna be really cool.
What else have we done?
Then
your finger's not gonna work.
I didn't try the finger. I tried clicking it. Okay, we worked on. We're still kind of working. This is a work in progress. Narrowing down the rehearsal dinner place. It's like we have a couple places that we really want to.
We won't know until we like work with this lady to know like an actual date. So like we have places in mind that we can afford. I'll say that
a couple places that we're like they got good food. They're in a reasonable distance, and we can afford.
Until we know like the date, it's like I don't really feel comfortable or like ready to like go and like start going to these places and like booking something or getting into that detail of a conversation.
Well, yeah, we can't. That's the thing is it is kind of a work in progress because we cannot physically book it yet.
Yeah.
But it's still a ways out. So I'm not worried about them getting booked, especially because winter is more slow and it's, we may be in the middle of holiday parties though. So, but we'll see. We're still like a ways out.
Yeah.
We don't start working with our coordinator at the venue till like June. So, it's basically like 4 to 6 months before your wedding is when you really start working with the coordinator. So we have months still to go before we can really narrow that down. Because the thing is we're getting married on a Sunday. So we have no idea at this point if our rehearsal is going to be on a Thursday or a Saturday. They already have an event on Friday. So that's not a possibility. But basically, I mean, obviously, they still want to keep Saturday open for a good while because they could get another wedding. They could get a holiday party. It's more revenue for them. We would like to do the night before, being Saturday, but we just don't know yet. So it may be Thursday and it may be Saturday. Mm-hmm. So we're kind of up in the air, but we at least did research. We found there were some places that we definitely couldn't afford, and were just outrageous. We're estimating about 25 people for the rehearsal dinner. And yeah, so working on it.
Yeah, that's gonna wait for a while. Like that's probably not gonna be like set until October.
We basically just wanted an idea for budget. Again, we're trying to stay on top of that because we are cash flowing it. We're not going into debt for the wedding, so
at all.
Yes, exactly.
It's gonna be surprising because compared to like some other friends, it's like, my friends.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like they had to like there's some that they had to like pay back after the wedding. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. So we want. Right. I was anticipating we would have to like have a few thousand or whatever that we're gonna have to pay.
And we're lucky that we have had some help from my parents. So I mean that definitely helps because if we didn't, then this would have been a lot harder.
In the struggle bus.
But thanks to that, we are in a good place. We have just had to kind of crunch numbers and be specific in certain areas,
not get high priced rings.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was something that was more important to me. But, something like I didn't need flowers for centerpieces or the ceremony or things like that.
Yep.
So that was something that kind of brought it down. I'm probably not getting a garter, even though that's a small price. My shoes were less expensive than predicted because of the sale. Like, there's different areas where we kind of were just prioritizing. So, that's been going. And then I think the other thing is the engagement shoot. But is there anything else we're forgetting? I can't remember. We have to, something that we may update for May. We really have to discuss honeymoons and kind of narrow down where we want to go.
And to go out. Like, that's I'm not in that. We talked about this because I'm not really in the rush to like go anywhere. And like my issue is I really hate flying, especially like somewhere far out. Like staying in a small little 3-row, like that's not comfortable. Like my shoulders are like I don't feel like squeezing into this freaking like tight spot.
You're telling me I'm the one who has to do the middle seat because of you.
You don't want to pay like an extra $40-$60 for priority. It would just be me and you. We can cuddle together. We can play footsies. We can have all this fun, but you don't want to pay.
Oh, shut up. You would not be doing any of that. Talking about we could have so much fun.
Oh, man. Yo,
He'd be like, get off me.
Pretty much.
Scooch over in that big seat.
But like, so like that's the hardest thing. Like, because the easiest thing I'm thinking, like, we'd probably go to Cali. Like that's where it's like it's not too bad. You're getting into warmer weather.
I mean, we've been batting around because we bat around Hawaii too.
But it's just a trip. Like Hawaii is like 13 hours.
Yeah, it's a crazy.
And we're not getting priority.
Yeah.
And like we have a financial coach, I guess you would call it, and it's like he was like, "Oh, just stay longer."
Yeah.
We don't got the money for that.
Right? I'm like, sir. You know our finances.
Like, yo, I'm like, you say,
and I'm not too hopeful on honestly the amount we're gonna get for honeymoon fun from the people we're inviting.
Priority costs a lot less than booking for extra rooms. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, I mean, we gotta kind of nail that down a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, then we did the engagement shoot. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we had the engagement shoot
yesterday. If they're watching the video, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it all.
Yeah, they can see it. If you're watching the video,
look at how cute! It's my background now. This is our first official sneak peek. Our photographer is better than your photographer because she got sneak peeks up 2 hours after our shoot ended, and that's on top of her having to commute home and everything.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised with how fast.
So was I, because she usually puts sneak peeks up at 12, 11 or 12 at night on her Instagram, and she got on it with us, and I am so excited. Wow. She put 6-ish or something, sneak peeks on her story, and then she put this one on her Instagram, and yeah, so we should have those pictures in a couple weeks. I'm so excited because they came out really good. We have Missy in some of them. We had a little sign that said my parents are finally getting married or something. Really good. Yeah, and it has our date, and she's adorable as always. And so yeah, basically.
Damn, that session. Okay, here goes for the couples that plan on on I don't even know, having an engagement shoot. Yo, it is work. There's so many poses, and you gotta hit this, and okay, kiss her there, nuzzle her there, do this and that. I'm God
hysterical,
damn.
Guys. He was hysterical, okay, because she was trying to really get stuff in, and so she'd be like, okay, and now touch foreheads, now touch temples, now nuzzle. Now
I was so confused every now and then. I was like, wait, what? Where are we going?
He wouldn't be doing something, and I'd be like, touch temples. I'd be trying to smile and tell him what to do, and then he's like, oh, okay.
I was so out of it because there was so many
you did good though.
Just so many things you would say do this, do that. I'm like,
you did good though. I think we take good pictures together,
playing
and
Simon
she
Says.
works well with us. I feel like it all comes together.
Simon Says, do this.
Right.
I'm like, God damn,
oh my gosh. And guys, okay, so the joke was, it's so funny because she thought the forehead touch was our favorite position because it was funny or whatever. But the reason we were laughing, so I had this, I still have it a little bit, but of course it went mostly away now. I got a pimple yesterday on my forehead, like dead center in my forehead, looking stupid. And I concealed that thing so much before this shoot. And I told her, I'm like, is there a way you can smooth it, like in the close-up shots? Like, I concealed it, but you still see the bump or whatever. And so we were laughing because when we were doing the forehead touch, I'm like, crap. I'm like, are you removing my concealer? He's like, give me that pimple. Look at that pimple. Like, I'm like, stop.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, going at the close-up shots, I'm just free and just talking. I'm like, anything.
It's so funny. Like, he kept saying the stupidest stuff to make me laugh, but those make the best pictures.
I know.
It's kind of funny because you know what you should have done? You should have been saying silly stuff. Whenever she told me to, like, look at a bush or look at something, like, and laugh, she's literally like, look at that bush and laugh. Oh, haha. And, like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to laugh on command. You're just like, ah, like.
Yeah, I did it on a few. I think I was like, yeah, look at that sexy ass bush.
It helps. It helps. It gets better pictures, you know.
Like that bush, don't you?
We had 2 outfits. We had a more casual one and a more fancy one, and they were really pretty. The picture I just showed was our like fancier ones. And I mean, the weather turned out okay. So basically, there was a little bit of a threat of rain on Thursday. She texted us, asked if we wanted to reschedule. We said we would see what it looked like Friday morning. I didn't want to have to reschedule like my haircut, my nail appointment, my hairstyling, all that. And then having to reschedule somewhere in May and June when it's crazy bridal season.
So I can feel important. I didn't want to have to reschedule my life. Because for guys, I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, pretty much. You just hush. So... yeah, I mean, luckily it wasn't rain. It actually, when I went to my hair appointment on Saturday, it was drizzling and like super windy.
And you called me, you're like,
I was
what? I'm like, dog, I'm like, you're fine. Like,
I was like, no, I can't do this. So then when we went, there were like little spots that it was glowy. The sun would peek out, but then like we didn't get a formal sunset because it was too cloudy. But I mean, that's why, like, she in this picture. Like, I don't know how much you guys can tell, but, like, she edits really well because this looks so much lighter and brighter than it actually was. And that's why I like her aesthetic because, yeah, it looked, like, gloomy and kind of moody and So I like that it kind of has that glow effect. So that's cool. Towards the end, it was freezing. So it was a colder day overall yesterday.
Suck that up.
It was, like, 50, like, as the high. Lately, we've been in the 60s.
Yeah.
So it was cold. It was windy, which didn't help. And towards the end, I was in, so it was like a dress with no sleeves, flowy, legs showing, open-toed shoes, muddy, wet grass. My feet were frozen and numb. And I was free. The wind picked up out of nowhere towards the end, and I was dying. It was like 40 degrees at this point. I was so cold. But we still got really good pictures. You can't tell it was cold. She's really good. We were really good. Like it all ended up being really good. I matched my nail color like perfectly to the little flowers in my dress too. So I was really excited about that.
When she showed me, I was like,
what?
I was like, cool.
No, like that's some skill right there.
Cool.
I
was like, cool.
I can't with
like
guys.
You showed me, and I'm like. Okay.
I can't with guys.
Okay. like congrats. Let me clap it up.
The ladies will respect that, okay? Because, you know, it's all important.
I did like how
engagement shoot. They're gonna see my hands.
I did like how outfits like they did work together. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
but, like, it did
know.
work.
I didn't know if like his blue and my green would be too intense together, but like they work really nice.
You're
nice
welcome.
and springy, nice
You're
and
welcome.
pretty.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Pat myself right on the back.
Yo, me too.
Well, it's really the shoulder.
Yeah, because I had to go buy my dress, so you're welcome. You already had your shirt.
Yeah, I lost the button too when we went to changing.
Oh, that was funny.
I went to go pee and it like popped. Like literally, I felt like I was in a movie. It just like
it popped into the toilet.
Goddamn, like
that's hysterical.
I'm like, that's a cheap pants for that to happen. Like I haven't even worn it that many times. Like I wore it a few times and that was it. Like damn.
That's funny.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was a really good shoot. It's always fun.
We do have, which is, it's technically this passing Wednesday, which you guys will get an update later this month. We're going to the venue again. They're having like some type of open house there with like vendors and stuff. And it's like, I I just can't wait to be back in this place, just so I can remember how like cool it looks. Oh,
It's cute because he's like, I can't wait to be back and get all excited about the wedding.
Yo, don't baby talk me.
So cute.
Don't the fuck. Don't baby talk me. So
No.
cute, little baby.
Yeah, they're gonna have like vendors and hors d'oeuvres, and we can meet the coordinator and like all that stuff. So it's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I want to taste the cake.
I don't know if we will that night. Can we?
I don't know. I don't know if it's there. I assume they would have like. I thought it was like a thing where they have
Maybe.
vendors there and stuff. I
Maybe.
would assume they would have their own cake thing there. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Cool.
Wait, I feel like they brought it up. Maybe I don't
They
know.
might.
We'll find out. So yeah, we got that going. I'm not sure what else really is. At some point, we have to sit down and go through like wedding songs.
I really want to start that because there's like a few that I'm going between for like first dance and like walking down the aisle and
I'm more
what else?
Like
Entrance, our entrance.
like we talked about this. I'm more interested in like the songs during like cocktail hour. Like yo, we'll talk. We'll probably like on one of my days off. We'll probably get together and hit that. I feel like. But like, yo, my song list is gonna be popping for when you sit in there eating that food. You're gonna be like, man, this song is hitting. Hit Shazam up and like be like, yo, what's the song?
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, yo, you know I'm killing it with the songs. I'm a beast.
Okay, but so am I. Rude.
Hopefully, no sad songs will be playing.
Why would there be sad songs at
I
a
don't know,
wedding?
because I feel like that's your vibe, and I'm like, why are you so sad? You with me? Like, damn.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Shots fired.
Oh man. I don't think we have anything else happening.
No, I mean those were like the main things that happened, so it's all good. You know, we're slowly but steadily moving. We got a lot of stuff done between when we got engaged and now. I think we're doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think it's a lot of little things that are gonna start popping up. I mean, obviously, in a few months, we're going to choose our menus and our cake tastings, and those things are probably over the summer.
Coming up in June, I plan on going to, like, look into, like, my whole, like, tuxedo stuff, that whole stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And
Hooking
June.
my friends up.
Yeah.
the shirt,
June 2nd,
like,
I
starting to get
have
the shirt
bridal
back
party
good.
dress shopping. So that'll be a June update.
Yeah. So, like as the months progress, like, these will get more in closer and all that.
I think another thing that happened this month is officially booking the florist.
Oh, yeah,
Because
we booked
I had
that.
met with her in March, and then it took her a while to get the proposal to me. And then, yeah, we just officially, like, put our down payment and booked her. And, yeah, I mean, so that's official.
And that was a lot less than what we had expected also. So that was one of the things that we budgeted more for.
Yeah.
And it was less.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, everything's working out. No issues.
Yeah. Going smoothly. Well, a little bumpy every now and then, but smoothly. You know, as wedding planning
Nothing
be.
you can do about it. You just work with it.
So,
But yeah, other than that, I'm excited. And she's going to be like, oh, here we go. Here we go. I knew it was free coming. Like, yeah, it was funny because the videographer,
oh my God.
she's like, it's so interesting. Or like, I think she said it. I don't know. Quote me on this, or
What?
don't quote me on it.
What?
She's like, it's so interesting when Shadell gets impressed by something because he never seems to get impressed. I'm like,
Wait.
when I saw because when we were to the top of the thing and like I took a picture of like the I don't even know like skyline or whatever that was.
Wait, yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, you said the videographer. I was so confused.
Oh, photographer. My bad. In my head, I said photographer.
Did I say that?
No, you didn't say it. The photographer said it.
She said that to you?
Yeah, you were right there, yo.
Oh.
You were not paying attention. But I'm like, damn.
No, I was freezing.
I'm like, excuse me for not thinking everything
That's
is
funny.
impressive.
That is so funny.
Shoot, I got
Shots fired.
I got high ass standards.
Our photographer like knows us, by the way.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I've used her several times. She comes over. She comes to me for services. Like we know her, so that's why she said that.
Yeah. That's all we got. Yeah, that's
Woohoo!
it. As always, I'm totally down. If anyone's in this position or they're going to be in this position in the future, have any questions, want to know detailed things about the wedding process, what we've done, all that stuff, hit us up. I'll probably direct you to Lauren. She can give you all the tea on that stuff because a lot of it she's handling.
Pretty much.
Shut up. Shut. I help with some.
Yes, but everyone.
I don't want to hear it.
Everyone knows the women
let's
do
wrap
most
this.
of it.
Let's wrap this up so they don't have to hear about my horrible. I don't even know what you want to call it. Horrible planning skills. Well, actually, it's not horrible at all. I plan a lot of things.
Okay.
You'll fight me. Right after this podcast, fight me. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up and roll out. Would you love to take this outro?
Sure. Okay, guys.
You gotta shout out everything also. You know how it goes, YouTube, iTunes, all that stuff. I'm just pre-upping
no
you.
faith in me.
I'm just pre-upping you.
No faith.
Go ahead.
All right. So, if you want to send some questions, we would love to answer them here on the podcast. That's PagingTheSimpsons@gmail.com. Okay, and we'd love for you to follow us on our multiple social media platforms, Paging the Simpsons. I think on Twitter it's just Paging Simpsons because Twitter is great like that.
Yep.
But you'll find it. Talk to us. We'll tweet you back. We'll answer you back on Instagram. All that good stuff. We like to talk to you guys.
God.
So do that up. And then you want to definitely, if you're enjoying this podcast, we've done good amount of episodes, I'd say, for you to get a good tasty taste of us. And it would be good if we get some 5 stars on our Apple podcast platform. Follow us on Spotify or wherever you like to listen to your podcast so that you get notifications every time we post. We post it on Twitter too, so if you're following us there, you'll always know. All right? So, all that good stuff. Did I miss anything? Am I missing something?
Check us out on Instagram.
I said all the social media.
YouTube, Paging the Simpsons.
Excuse me.
Other than that, yeah, you good.
I am good, thank you.
Yeah, you're all right.
So, I'm going to start this outro. I am the better half of Paging the Simpsons. My name is Lauren. It's been great talking to you today. And I'm here with my lovely fiance.
I am Shadell.
I am Robot. And we'll catch you on the next podcast. Bye.
Peace out, guys.